Hi guys, so in this video today we are going to be building the new streaming PC on the right hand side of the Lian Li DK07X PC desk, dual PC desk. And on the left hand side we're going to be cleaning and rebuilding my gaming system into the desk. I'll be putting all the specs up on the screen for this PC and for this PC. I think we're going to start off with cleaning up and installing the parts from the gaming system. Then once that's all set up and we know that's working, we'll be doing some nice unboxing and installing the streaming PC into the other side. And I cannot wait to see what this looks like. I've not actually yet seen a dual system build in this desk through videos or anything like that, so I'm very excited. I can't wait to get started. So let's get building. Right, so what I'm going to do is put all of the PC parts on here and then slide them over to the side once I've took it all apart and cleaned it all. I do have a vacuum somewhere, but not a vacuum, one of those little air blubber things, you know, and it makes a dust bowl everywhere. Right, it's been a while since I've done this, so don't judge me, guys. There we go, there's the bad boy. She is clean. There we go. Oh, they're sticky. Yuck. 2. Let's undo the motherboard. Come on, baby, let's go snippy snippy. No babies feel. There we go, 1. Okay, so that is the AIO. Let's loosen that up. Right, so the PSU should be able to just. Right, there we go, I've got a power supply. It's a very delicate thing to just be tugging on, really, isn't it? It's very tight in there and I don't want to risk pulling something off. Ugh. Right, so these are the NZXT fans that I don't actually need anymore. I'll give them a good clean. There we go. Oh, wow. Jeez. Right, coming in, let's get you off and get you clean. Why was that loose? Ugh, there's like crusty bits on the, yeah, no, ouch. Oh, we do also have, actually, I forgot I needed to do this. I've got the, oh, that's got some thermal paste in there too, that's very nice. I've got the non-buckling bracket for the LG 1700 or 1700, however you want to say it. So, yes, we have, better than it was. Not perfect though. There we go, motherboard. Is there anything else in this case that I need? I don't think there is. Oh, wow, that was like the biggest understatement ever. Maybe like the hard drives with everything on it. So I've got an SSD and a HDD. I know. Don't judge me, don't come at me. Gets the job done. She is nothing but a carcass. And a screw holder. There we go. Alright, so let's just give it a little wipe down. This is where I discover, like, I've just forgotten how to build PCs. And I end up screwing it all up. Oh look, I've got a little technique going now. Look, in, across, in, across, in, across, in, across. 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4. Come here, come have a look with me. Look at what we've got. Okay, so we are going to be going in at, actually, I need to, there it is. I need to change that. Where did that even go? Oh, it's here. Oh, screws. Ah, so I don't need to take the CPU out. I just unbuckle it and then put this on. Right. So the hard drives go all the way up here. So they'll be nice and hidden, which is good. I don't think I really need to change anything in terms of the preset. Do you reckon they should come from the outside and go in? Oh God, that's a tight squeeze. That's not gonna fit, so it might have to be this way. Ugh. Like this. Yes, like this. Right, let's get some thermal paste on there. No, just about enough. Right, let's get you on. Let's get you. There we go. Right, so we're having this as extraction. So this is one of the larger ones. So this is gonna go, there we go. Oh, that is so cool. Is that what this is down here? Is that for my small ones? Oh, it is, look at that. You go there, very nice. Look at that. I mean, I could just swap them over. So I've got the, so if that one goes on that side, this one goes on the outside here. Yeah, that'll work. Power supply next. I think if I put the power supply next, that'll make sense because then I'll know where to put the fans. There we go. Right, I think I'm having intake out. There's a lot of holes and stuff, isn't there? So I could have intake out, so it's sucking air. Intake out, in. Oh, I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it, guys. It's one of the only things I struggle with is fan orientation. I just don't want all the hot air coming out onto my legs. But if I find that there's an issue with overheating or anything, I'll have to have a little play around. I mean, if anyone has any suggestions on what you'd do in this situation with which way around the fans go, because I know everyone tends to have different thoughts and opinions, and I'm always open to what other people are thinking. Hi, Beanie! How are you supposed to get that one out? Is that why you have the ability to remove the motherboard? And up here. It's definitely a lot more like wire management for this build than any other that I've done. Actually, I could probably get the GPU in now and then tuck it all back. There we go. Thank you. I was hoping to get that back on there to cover this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, you know. That was one of my plans for hiding so many of the cables. I think once the glass and that is on, you won't really notice it, will you? I mean, it doesn't really look great, but don't really have much of a choice. Maybe if Moose does get a 3D printer sorted, he can 3D print me some covers. So I believe that's PC number 1 built. There we go, so we've got, I was hoping this cover would have covered that like that, but my GPU is a little bit large, so and these can't actually come off, they're attached. So yeah, that's just going to be there now. I'm thinking of upgrading to all M.2s anyway. There you go. What do you reckon, guys? Right, I have decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out. I believe this one should be able to go back on, to be honest. It's I've got a 3060 to go into this one, so I feel like it's not really going to be as wide. Right, so let's get the motherboard out, or the motherboard mount out, shall I say. There we go. Right, so let's get the glass back on and then get the protector up here. We have the Mag X670E carbon Wi-Fi. So this is just the AMD version of what's in there already. Doing the peelies. Peely number 2, peely number 3. The Ryzen 7 9700X. Could have gone for the X3D and all of that, but I just wanted a little something for now. I didn't have loads of money to really splash out on this build, but I wanted enough to keep me running for a while and have it so it can be upgraded easily. I hate how tight these are. £32 GB of 5600 megahertz Corsair Vengeance RGB DDR5 RAM. There we go. And then I've got a USB extender as well. Not extender, I don't know what it's bloody called. One of these things. Because being a content creator means using a lot of USB slots. So this is the streaming rig. Here we've got the GPU, capture card and USB extenders, USB expansion. Let's get the power supply out and plugged in. This gigabyte one. Right, you're going to go down there. So we're going to need one of those, two of those. Now we'll connect those two together. That'll be the ones going there. And that one's going to be intake as well, isn't it? That's going to be like that. Time for this beautiful AIO. I might do the hard drives quickly actually, because I know there's a few that I need to put in. There we go. Right, now it's time for the AIO. Getting there, guys, we're getting there. Alright, let's get some thermal paste on there. They don't really give you much, do they? Not like you need much. Back fan isn't glowing yet. Not the sides. So this is the desk in all its glory. None of the PCs are turned on at the moment. So as you can see, we haven't actually got the streaming set up yet. I've removed the monitors just to get a really good view of the desk. All the cables are kind of an absolute mess down at the back at the moment, but that's just temporary. We're going to be cable managing everything to make it nice and sleek and as slimline as possible. I want to try and go for a minimalist look with this streaming build. So here is the desk. It is very solid. It's got a little bit of natural wobble to it, as you'd expect from any sit-stand desk, but honestly, it is absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't be happier. This is a bit all turned off at the moment. It looks quite sleek. Bit of a reflection. It does show a lot of fingerprints and different things like that, but I am going to get a protector for it. But building in this wasn't too bad, in all honesty. We're going to get the glass off. I'll show you the insides and I'll tell you about how the build was for me, what I liked, what I didn't really enjoy as much. But yeah, in the next frame, I shall have the glass off. We'll wave a magic wand. Ta-da! Right, as you can see, the glass panel is now off. Kind of gives you a hint on how tinted the glass is. It doesn't look that bad like that, but when it's on here, it hides all the cables, which is nice. We've got a hard disk drive on both tops, which is nicely covered by that thick black panel there that goes across here. So this is the streaming build. This is the gaming build. Now, I love the fact that you can raise this up, bring it nice and high to help with the build. You can build pretty much right under your chin. Oh, there's a fingerprint there, we want to get rid of that, gross. Right, so here are the PCs. One thing I didn't enjoy as much building in here is the fact that all the cables are very visible. Now with the tinted glass, it can help hide some of the cables. Like if they're glowing, you won't really see it. What I don't really like is that you're very limited for cable management. You do have all of these tidies down here that, you know, snap into place with lots of stuff, but I'm not very good at cable management. So I do plan on revisiting this at some point and really cable managing everything. You get these cover plates here which can slide forward and really help hide some of the stuff that's under here. Like I've got the fan controller and another hard drive underneath here because I am going to be going to M.2 eventually, but at the moment I don't really need it. But due to the size of the graphics card, I wasn't able to put the cover into this side. This side I can because the 3060 is nice and thin, but as you can see, the 4080 comes out quite far, as you'd expect, which means that I'm not able to put the cover here to hide that monstrosity. So what we're actually thinking of doing is actually 3D printing a smaller, like one section panel here, and just kind of utilizing the thumb screw holes and the little keyhole, the little lock-in keyhole things, if that makes sense. I don't know if that really makes sense, but I didn't want to bring this all out again to kind of cable manage all of this, which is the controller for my fans. I just wanted to get it in and get it working. That was my main goal for this time. I do plan on getting like an LED strip going all the way along the inside, but for now they're in, they're working. That's the main thing. These fans are actually quite hard to see depending on the angle, but again, it's just as you move around the build, you see more and you see less. It's just one of those things where you're going to have overlaps, and it's actually quite nice because it's like as you move around, you uncover the beauties within. Like you don't actually realise what's there until you go around slightly. One thing I would say is if you're going to be building in one of these, I do advise you actually remove the motherboard mount and bring it forward to screw the motherboards and stuff on, because when you come to mounting anything into the PCIe slots, you can't actually get a screwdriver down there unless you've got one that's got like a 90-degree, I don't know what they're called, but you know those little things that you can get where they spin a 90-degree angle, because you can't actually secure these screws due to this lip. But that's just, it's actually nice being able to bring it forward, build, push it back, screw it in and hide cables underneath, which is good and bad. You make do with what you get. In general, this was a fantastic case to build in. As I was doing the dual system build, I didn't really have to change any configurations. That's the maximum amount of fans you can have, really. You can put some other fans on the other side of the radiator, but I feel like that'd bring it up and out quite far. If you've got a smaller graphics card, it's pretty much okay, but when you've got a beast, I think you're gonna have some trouble squeezing that in there. But I'll see if I can find a graphic somewhere to kind of show what different configurations you can have. But this is the dual system build that I've gone for. So this is my gaming PC, this is my streaming PC. As you can see, we've got the Elgato capture card in there and we've got the USB expansion slot. When I first put this in, it wasn't working, but I reseated it and it's working fine now. So, whew, crisis averted, because I do not have enough USBs for all of my streaming equipment. Speaking of streaming equipment, equipment. What we are going to be doing in the next video is actually setting up all of the streaming equipment and getting this as the ultimate streaming build that, you know, anybody who's into live streaming and content creation would absolutely love to have. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely thrilled with it. What do you guys think? I think we should get these lights on and show off a little bit of what we've got here.